Hello, I am the Silver Wheel Witch. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another Spellcraft with me video, and we are going to be making a candle for honoring our ancestors. So what you would need in order to make this candle are two short, so maybe 4-inch rolled beeswax candles, some anointing oil of your choice, an herb that you associate with your ancestors, and a couple of items to put around the candle for when you're burning it. So let me go ahead and walk you through what I have here really quick and why I chose them and where I got these items. So first, let's go over the items I have to go around my candle. First, I have this gorgeous raven's skull that I received from the Witch's box, mystery box, that I recently unboxed this last month. I love the raven skull symbolism because ravens are a symbol for me for my ancestors and my ancestral guides and helpers that I work with when I'm meditating, as well as a red moss agate stone that I received from the Witch's moon box. This one I think I received a few years ago. It was in a box for working with your guides. However, I have always been led to work specifically with my ancestors for this stone, so I'll be including that one as well. The herbs that I have are just one herb. You can have more if you'd like more. I've got it currently in this selenite bowl to just cleanse and purify the energies of the herb. I got this beautiful bowl from the Desert Cauldron on Etsy. They are a great shop if you want to check them out. And the herb I have here is organic elderflower. I do like to use the organic herbs whenever possible so that I know that it's not tainted with pesticides or anything like that. And I use elderflower a lot in my practice and when I'm working with my ancestors, and that's why I chose to use that herb. As well, the anointing oil I have is in from one of the recent Witch's moon boxes, and I believe it was in the last month or two, and it's the Othala oil. And the Othala rune is a rune that I personally associate with ancestors and ancestors of the land. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one today. And I have two rolled beeswax candles that I also received from previous, I believe, Witch's Roots boxes that I had not used. The brown one, I believe, was a year or two ago, and it was the Within the Soil candle. And it was specifically for this time of year, working with ancestors. So I wanted to keep that intent and the energy of that. And you can use brown as well as just a general color that a lot of people use for working with ancestors. A lot of people will use red as well, so you could substitute red or really any candle color that works for you, that you associate with working with ancestors. And a white candle, which was for a cleansing white light and healing. So I chose the white candle I'm going to be wrapping it around the brown one to bring some cleansing and healing blessings to my ancestors. So this candle will be to honor them and to help bring some healing energies to my ancestral line. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and get crafting here. Put those aside for a minute. So this one I'm going to pretty much keep intact the way it is, except for I'm going to want to open it just a little bit here so that we can combine the two candles together. Okay, this one here I'm going to completely unroll. because I want to work with these two energies together and wrap this white candle that represents a cleansing white divine light. I want to wrap that around the candle representing my ancestors. And as you can see, these beeswax sheets are really easy to work with. And well, I guess I pressed it into the table there too hard, but you can easily press them together into one. And so since I'm going to keep this one pretty much the way it is, what I'm going to do is go ahead and anoint the inside here with some of this oil. And what I'm doing here is applying oil a certain number of times. So you can look up number correspondences or know what certain numbers have meaning for you. And you can use that by applying the oil that many times. And I'm moving it in a clockwise direction intentionally to meet my personal intent that's going into the candle. Next, I'm going to take some of this gorgeous herb here, elderberry flower, and I'm just going to sprinkle some here on the beeswax. Now, I don't want too much because I don't want too much of a flame to be generated if the herbs melt down in the wax. I don't want it to become a huge, humongous flame. So I'm going to take out this little twig that's in there and just put a little bit of the herbs in here and make sure they're spread out nicely. And from here, I'm going to turn the candle this way and roll it away from me, because when the candle burns, I want the blessing not to come to me, but to go towards my ancestors. So I'm going to roll it away from me to send the blessing and healing and honoring energies towards my ancestors when I burn it. And then I can just press it here. I kind of got it up a high edge on here, so I'm just going to kind of fold it over. Okay. The wick on these candles is still a really good size, so it should be able to handle this thickness of a candle without any problems. Fold over the bottom too, so it's nice. And I brought here, just so you can see, a candle holder. What I'll be using is a spike candle holder, and I will just press it on there as such. And I'm going to sprinkle some additional herbs around the base of the candle. Again, how much or how many times you apply it, what direction you go, all of these are going to be personal correspondences for you that you'll work into your spell work. Okay. And then before I burn it, what I will do here is I will have my stone as well as my raven skull energies as well to honor my ancestors. And there you have it. That is a honoring and cleansing and healing energies for the ancestors. I hope you all enjoyed the video and have a great day. Thank you.